Hello, everyone. Good afternoon in this beautiful afternoon, 5 o'clock here in Florida. It just rained. So thank you for joining us live. Put in the comments section where you're tuning from. And if you're watching on replay, thank you as well for spending a moment of your busy day with us. And with me today I have the queen of chatbot. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. Welcome to Focal
Of
Point
course.
Matters. Ano?
Yes, definitely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, yes, for those that doesn't know, Mackenzie is the CEO and founder of Orca Marketology and most awarded agency of MoneyChat, and also a great trainer and mentor and a friend. Thank you so much for joining us live. So, Mackenzie, would you like to tell more about yourself
Oh,
and
sure.
your background for those that may haven't know you in my community, the parent entrepreneurs?
Yeah, definitely. My background is not marketing and business. It's kind of funny. It was about,
Hello,
oh, can you hear me?
hello, Mackenzie.
Yeah. Can you hear me? I can hear you just fine.
Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, yeah, so my background isn't marketing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mac. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear me okay? Seems like there's quite a bit of delay, so I just want to make sure that you can hear me okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. So my background isn't marketing and business. My actual background is I was a clinically certified cytogeneticist for over a decade, and what that was, or what that is I used to
Yeah, it
analyze
get cut
people.
off. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
I used.
I
Go ahead.
yes. Yeah.
So I analyzed chromosomes for abnormalities. I did that for a decade. So technically a scientist, geneticist. So that's what I did for quite a while. And then I decided, being a mom and a wife, that I'm like, I don't want to be stuck in the lab 40 hours a week. And it was a lab with no windows. So that was not ideal. Plus I was working opposite schedule of my husband. So my husband was working Monday through Thursday, and I was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we never had a day off together. My family, we never got to go and do fun stuff on the weekends because mom always had to work. So it definitely was not ideal, and it was a huge strain on our family. So I was like, I'm making a decent amount of money, but this isn't the type of life that I want for my family. So that's when I started looking into how I could do things online and make an income using the internet. And so that's where I came across initially doing running Facebook ads for businesses to help them get more leads and sales. And so that's what I started with it's about 4 years ago that I started doing that. And then about 7 months or so into that new endeavor, that's when I found chatbots and learned about ManyChat, and that has been a huge game changer. And I don't know if it's because of my scientific mind of how things work with me in terms of with bots, but it just really clicked. And once I started getting some clients with chatbots, and I think too that the cool factor, it's a shiny object, it's a chatbot. A lot of businesses don't have those, so it's this cool thing that it seems like it's really complicated to someone who's new to it, to seeing one in process and working, but in reality, utilizing an awesome platform like ManyChat makes it super simple to create. So it's a huge wow factor that doesn't also require a lot of tech knowledge or developer skills or anything, so you don't have to code anything. And so yeah, I started getting some clients, and then it really took off. And 12 months after I started digital marketing, that's when I surpassed $10,000 a month in my agency. And that was my my benchmark that I told myself I needed to reach before I would say, okay, this thing is actually working. I can, think about quitting my job. And so then it wasn't, I let that, for a few months hitting that, saying, okay, this is legit. It's not going to go away. So then I was able to quit my job in December of 2017. So that, and I haven't looked back, and everything's just kind of pretty much gone up since then. So yeah, so I've kind of just been helping people with chatbots, besides my own agency and growing my agency, and have been come to be known as the chatbot queen, and speaking on stage at different conferences and stuff. So it has definitely been an amazing ride, and I've loved pretty much every second of it since taking that dive into digital marketing.
Wow, awesome. And that's really inspiring. And you're one of the people that truly inspired me as, I shared to you before that I'm a doctor of physiotherapy, and I've been a director of rehab in skilled nursing home and other hospitals, and it's really a different kind of mindset, but again, when family comes into play, then you have to make which direction. And that's why I'm really passionate about the working and learning, and now I'm offering this bots can do to alleviate some of your time as a busy mom.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much, Mackenzie, for sharing that. And with your agency working with entrepreneurs across all US and even around the world, using messenger chat bots and just using social media and Facebook ads, because I know you ran ads before encountering that. Hello,
Uh-oh,
Mac?
you're frozen.
Hello?
Yeah, you're frozen. Oh, there you are. Oh, your internet went away. That happens. Sometimes internet is a bane of my existence. It's what I need, but then sometimes it doesn't work for me. Okay, so awesome. So I'm assuming I'm still part of the live. So hopefully Elena can get back on here, and I know she's got some questions that I hope that I can help answering and give you guys some information about how I've built an agency, some cool things about it, how you can create bots, things like that. So also, obviously, if you have any other questions or anything that come to mind, be sure to post them in the comments, because that way I can help answer those too. So hopefully she'll jump on here soon. If anybody has any questions currently, go ahead and ask them in the comments. I can see the comments right now. So, but if not, I will just sit here and wait until she comes back. Hopefully she can get back on. Hopefully it's not like blocked because she's not here anymore to add herself. Where do we all begin? So if you're looking, hey guys. So Mike asked, where do we all begin? So if are you asking like with chatbots? If you want to start creating bots for yourself, definitely go to ManyChat.com if you haven't already and create a ManyChat account. You just connect it to your Facebook page. It's super simple and easy to connect. And then once you have that account created, a lot of it is just going in and creating, your different message flows. So there's like the welcome message, which is sent when someone clicks the send message button on your Facebook page. There's other ways to get people into your chatbot from like Facebook ads, your website. There's a lot of different strategies and stuff in order to grow your list. Thought process of where do we start the thought process of bots in our business? Oh, hey, you're back. I think, can you hear me? Uh-oh. Is she cutting out for you guys too? Or is it just, or maybe is it my internet? I can see you, but I can't hear you, and you don't look like you're moving, so I think you froze again.
Thank you for holding the show.
Sure.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, there's a big delay, but that's okay. Okay, awesome. Okay. Uh-oh, okay, she's gone again. Okay, I'll let her restart. So I'll answer questions. Okay, so Mike asked, where do we start the thought process of bots in our business? So if you want, tell me what kind of business you have and I can give you some ideas and strategy, but pretty much you want to start simple. Getting subscribers into your bot is your number one goal when you're first starting. So then you have a list that you're building. And chatbots are great because they are omni-channel. You can have them through Messenger, obviously, but then also it can help you build your email list and SMS list as well. So that way you can reach them on multiple platforms. Facebook does have a rule, which is pretty much called the 24-hour rule. So outside of someone engaging with your bot in 24 hours, like if they take longer than 24 hours to engage, you can't directly just reach out to them to send them a message. So that way, because Facebook doesn't want to have people spamming their users. So there's some different strategies you can utilize, though. You can create what's called a one-time notification. So people sign up for this one-time notification. So let's say, like you're saying, it's a disinfecting and sanitizing business. Okay, awesome. So, so what I would suggest for that is using, definitely if you have a website, get the customer chat widget on your website. And that can help bring in subscribers into your chatbot from your website, from people who find you through Google search and stuff. And then, of course, Facebook ads. If you're running an offer, maybe if you're like offering a discount for a service or having some sort of other offer, you can run that through Facebook ads and then have it. Oh, okay, awesome. So you're a brand new company. Okay, so run Facebook ads. And then you can say a brand new, grand opening offer, and then run it through Facebook ads and have people opt in into your bot where they can get the offer. And so in there, though, you want to ask them for their email and or phone number for the offer. Usually, probably for something along the lines of like a disinfecting and sanitizing business, you probably also want to ask for their phone number. You could also do it as like a strategy of a free quote or a free consultation, and then they can opt in into the Messenger for that. And then depending on how you have your business set up, you can have people schedule a time. If you're doing like a free consult, you can then have them schedule a day and time that works for them for you to come out and do that free consult or free demo or whatever it is that how you want to promote it. And that can all be automated. So then that way you're not having to be spending time on Messenger, going back and forth and, oh, what time works for you or whatever. They can actually go and pick a day and time that works for them. So that's definitely one strategy that you can use to get people into Messenger that will save you time and get you more customers too. Okay, Elaine, I see you.
Hi, Mac.
Okay,
I'm
good.
back.
Okay, good.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, and it seems better.
You hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank Thank you so much for holding the show for me. I appreciate
Actually,
it.
I do this in my group all the time too, so
Yeah.
I'm used to
So
it.
yeah, my question earlier, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, my question earlier is you when running ads, if you could give a picture to our parent entrepreneurs, the difference having a bots with messenger ads and social media rather than just do without it.
So
So
like
that was basically the question when I
running the
got cut
Facebook
off.
ad to Messenger versus to like a website or landing page. Is that what you're asking the difference, or are you just saying running Facebook ads in general?
Without or
Oh, so you're saying like with people who haven't yet.
without the bot, like
Okay.
the parents would like entrepreneurs would like to know that as a game changer, how important is the messenger bot as a game changer?
Yeah. So obviously, with what I was just kind of mentioning, is it
Started at
helps to
all, and
build.
everything is new. Everything is
Yeah.
new for them. My community, this is just like the first time they hear about messenger bots.
Oh, perfect. Yay. Exciting. Okay. So yeah, comparing Facebook ads going to a bot versus not going to like a landing page or a website or whatever. The huge benefit, there's a couple of big benefits with utilizing messenger bots. One is obviously, like I was just mentioning earlier, building your list. So that way you're building a subscriber list of people inside of Messenger, but then also you're building secondary lists with it being email and or SMS. You can do both of those also within Messenger. The other big part of it is conversational. 80% or so of the public would rather message and text or be conversational through messaging versus calling a business. So it's an easy transition. It's not like them putting in their phone number and then you calling them and then as a business owner and they never pick up, they go MIA. That happens a lot, right? So this way it's conversational. It's an easy transition from Facebook ads as well. And then like let's say before you're running Facebook ads to like a landing page that you're collecting information. Well, let's say a person goes to the landing page and they start putting in their email and then they're typing in their phone number and for some reason they stop. So either they stop because they get distracted or they're not quite sure if this is something that they want to do or they want to move forward with, and so they just close the browser window. Well, how do you get in front of them again? Well, would be retargeting ads through their newsfeed, their Facebook newsfeed, but that's also that you're hoping that they will actually click that retargeting
Absolutely.
ad. And if they don't click that retargeting ad, then they're pretty much lost, especially because even if they provided their email before, if you have it as like a one single form on your landing page, they didn't submit it. So then you didn't even get to collect that information. So within Messenger, though, you could, with it being conversational, you ask one question at a time. They provide their email. You have that email. They start providing their phone number. They stop. Same scenario. You can send them reminder messages within that 24-hour window to say, hey, were you still interested in whatever your offer is? And if they say, yeah, actually I am, then they can click saying yes I am, and it can take them right back to where they left off, which is where their phone number is. Not to mention also within Messenger, when you're asking for this information from users, it actually pre-populates their email and phone number into a button, so they don't even have to type anything. They can just click the button and it will then send that, and you will collect that information. For those of you who've ever ran lead ads for Facebook ads, if you've done that at all, it's something similar where it does provide that information where all they have to do is click a button to submit. But the lead ad quality is much lower than Messenger quality. And mainly that's just because they do have to go into Messenger and it is conversational. They do have to click a couple buttons. So it's not like just click a button and they submitted it and then they forget about it. So this way within Messenger, it's a little bit more memorable for them. And then you can have that call to action at the end of the messaging flow where it's like, yeah, book a call, or here's your coupon, or whatever that next call to action step is. Oh no, she's gone. I was waiting for the next question. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and ask them below. let's see. I know she sent me some other questions. Let me see if I can find those and see what else I can talk about here. Do, 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 do. Oh, and also comment below what kind of business you're in. So I know Mike is in a disinfecting and sanitizing business. Elena said that you do have people who are, that there's people in your group that are healthcare professionals, and let's see, also health coaches. So yeah, so I mean, pretty much if you're wanting to start using chatbots, definitely start simple and think of your number one thing that would really help your business move forward, that would help save you time. So Malvin just said real estate. So real estate's a really great one too, where you can, I'm sure if you've been doing any advertising on Facebook for your real estate company, that you've probably done like lead magnets, where you have like a list of, you know, the top or the 10 houses that are under a certain, you know, like the average cost of a home in your area, and being able to provide that list. You can provide it inside of Messenger. You can upload PDFs where people will give their email, and then after they give their email, automatically send them a message that has a link to that PDF. So then that way you can connect with them. You can ask them questions. For like real estate, you could say, hey, you know, are you looking to buy or sell? Are you looking, you know, if you're looking to buy, how many rooms are you looking for? Is there certain specific area? So you can ask all these questions that will save you time, so you're not having to be typing them back and forth. And then you can actually send them a message, or have your bot send a message that is relevant to them based off of their answers. Also, obviously, you can jump in too. It doesn't have to be 100% automated. You can also jump in and you know, talk to them, you know, and message with them, you know, for the next steps as well. So that's the nice thing about it being like a hybrid. You don't have to have it 100% automated. You can just jump in on messages with people who are, you know, past the stage of where, you know, they've qualified themselves through your automation. So that actually saves you a lot of time. You're back.
Thank you. I'm back. I don't know. My internet, that's the problem here when it rains in my area. The internet connection is just erratic.
Yeah,
So
that happens to me
thank
too.
you everyone for still hanging on and with Mackenzie. Yeah. So yes, absolutely. Then that's why I fell in love with using messenger bots. It's really a game changer in any business, and especially if you're a parent entrepreneur and juggling many things on your plate, family, work, side hustle. So that's why I I follow suit with you being outside of the digital. Next question that I have here is most concern that they have is they don't want to talk of robots. Like some businesses, like, oh, we don't want robot to be talking to our clients. What best advice you could give them for that mindset?
Yeah. So the cool thing is you can make it very conversational. And I love it when people ask in Messenger to say, is this automated or is this a real person? Because then you know that you've created messaging that doesn't seem so automated. And here's the thing. Comparing it to, let's say you don't have a chatbot on your business page because you don't like the idea of robots. But think about all the times, and if you haven't experienced this yourself with your own business, think of the times that you've messaged a business and they haven't gotten back to you in days. That's happened to me where I've messaged a business and they don't get back to me for days. And I've gone off and found somebody else who actually replied to my inquiry, right? I'm asking like, oh, how much do you charge for this or whatever? And they don't respond. And like, you know, people want what they want, right? And information that they want ASAP. So even if you have it slightly automated, where it's mainly just providing FAQs, listing of your top products or services or whatever, just so people can get, you know, potential clients and customers can get that information that they need, that they're looking for right then and there, that can actually help you get more sales. So think of it that way. If you're concerned about the automation and being too robotic, you know, and you can even say, hey, my name is Rosie, the virtual assistant. You know, I'm here to help you out. And here's the thing, the public understands automation. They know about Alexa. They know about Siri. They know about all these other automation things out there. So it's not like your chatbot's the only robot out there that, you know, they've ever experienced in their life. So in the end, you do get a huge benefit of helping your business, but also helping your customer or potential customer getting the information that they're looking for.
Yes, absolutely. And my bot for my agency introduces like, "Hi, I'm Archer, the automated assistant, a virtual assistant of Elena." So in that, and then if I'm awake, still I jump on the conversation and pause the automation. So yeah, people nowadays are just so impatient. The next thing you know, they're in your competitor for not
Exactly.
able to get the turnaround time. Yeah.
Exactly.
So another yeah. Most concerned nowadays as well with our unprecedented time with this unique economy we have now. Um, do you think it's it's just right to still invest in messenger bots? Those are one of the question.
Yes, definitely. I have at least two clients of mine who they started with me, or I had them as clients before the pandemic hit. And if it wasn't for having the chat marketing system in place and having that audience built up, they probably would have had to have closed. And it depends, on what industry or whatever that you're in. But these two that I'm thinking of specifically are restaurants. And so of course they were hit hard, but it was really great that I had that list built up, that I was able to message people, say, hey, we're doing a takeout offer. And you get 20% off your takeout order. And then be able to just follow up with people and having it all conversational. So being sent via messenger, email, and SMS. So that way you can reach people at least one way or another. And because of the fact that with the pandemic, with people being stuck at home for the most part, or they should be, that people are online more than they've been ever, right? That they're in front of their phones. For sure, one industry that is just booming right now is e-commerce. So e-commerce, because people, they still want to shop, they still want to buy stuff. And so, rather than going to the store if they need to, or, the mall if it's even open. So being able to have chatbots and having just that ability to message and connect with potential customers, no matter what industry you're in, it's really big. And also, not to mention, right now, with just because a lot of businesses, for whatever reason, either they've closed or they've just really kind of pulled back on a lot of their expenditures. Advertising right now on Facebook is super cheap compared to what it was. So if you are a small business and you aren't advertising on Facebook, or you've stopped, I highly suggest start doing it, because you'll get new customers, and if you're using a chatbot, you'll get leads into Messenger at the cheapest price ever right now. So even if it's that you want to promote an offer of some sort just to get people in, or if you're a business that has to be closed right now, like waxing studio, that we did a offer for when they reopened, right? Or purchasing gift cards. So getting people into the list that can help build that list for future reach outs as well. Uh-oh, you freeze again? You froze. Okay. So let me see what else there was here. Also, if you guys have any questions, make sure you ask them too below. I think she's gonna freeze up and have to come back in. So the next, oh, are you there? There you are. I think I hear you, but you're not moving.
Yes, that's positioning yourself. We call that positioning.
Oh no. Frozen again. So let's chat about. Okay, so as she comes back, have any questions, put them in the comments. The next question that was on here was, would chat marketing be something a startup business should consider, or this is only for a well-established business? Well, like I was mentioning earlier with Mike with his disinfecting and sanitizing business, yeah, use it now if you're a brand new business, or even if you're established. So even if you're established and you have a list, like I had a waxing studio who had a huge email list, and then we just sent out an email to the whole list to get them into Messenger, giving them an incentive, right? You can't just be like, oh, click here and get into Messenger for whatever reason, right? You got to give them a reason to click. So that's what we did, and it worked great to build up that list, even though they've been around for over a decade. Definitely use it. And with Black Friday coming up, definitely start building up your list. Speaking of a waxing studio, so a different waxing studio client of mine, for Black Friday last year, we made over $2,000 or maybe it's $3,000 in over Black Friday weekend in people purchasing discounted services. And that was with 0 Facebook ads. That was all to an email list. So that in itself was really amazing. I was just like, wow, okay, that works. I wasn't sure how well it would work just because of not having an email list, but or not having Facebook ads, but it worked, and obviously they were super excited about it. So definitely start building up your list if you haven't already, and building up a chatbot list for sure. Let's see, what was another question? Was what is the future of chat marketing? Is there something that excites you about it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there is so much upcoming with chat marketing. Not only is there things like Instagram that's going to be integrated with chatbots and with ManyChat, but also WhatsApp. There's going to be iMessage, which is going to be like chatbots with buttons for text messaging. Right now, there's no buttons inside of SMS, but people can still click links and stuff. So there's a lot coming with chat marketing. Another cool thing is augmented reality. If you don't know what that is, think about Pokemon Go. So augmented reality is really amazing for businesses, especially small businesses. Like if you think about a local furniture store, and someone's like, I kind of want to, purchase a chair for my living room, but with COVID, maybe they don't want to go into the showroom. But if they can look at it through Messenger, they have a list of cards that they can see, okay, here is, this chair I like, that you can actually tap it, and then you can hold it, your phone, and see the photo of, or see your camera pretty much, and you will see that chair in the corner of your room and see how it matches, how it looks, how it fits. So that's an example. Another example would be for like maybe a car wheel shop, if they sell different types of wheels, that you could take the wheels through Messenger. You can look through and find the ones that you want, and then go in front of your car, hold your phone up to your car and see it through the camera, and then have the wheels there and see how your car would look with those wheels. So there's a lot of different cool things that are coming down the pipeline for sure with Messenger and chat marketing. But just in general, I've been utilizing chatbots for almost 4 years now, or 3.5. And just in that amount of time, how much things have improved with capabilities of having, not artificial intelligence necessarily, but they're getting smarter, that you can actually program them to do some really cool things. Like for example, one thing that I've just recently implemented with some of my clients is if I'm sending a coupon through Messenger, I can add the person's first name to the coupon. So they get a photo of the coupon and it has their name on it. So it's great for birthday offers. That's one strategy I highly suggest that you utilize, is birthday offers. If you can somehow implement that through your business, is being able to offer something for for the person's birthday and advertise that on Facebook. And then when they get the coupon or whatever saying happy birthday, first name, it's like, whoa, this is pretty crazy. I got this picture of a coupon, it's got my name on it. So the little things like that really kind of help your business stand out, especially against competition, because it's only going to get more competitive as well. So any other questions? Let's see. If you have any other questions, comment with them below. See if there was any other questions that Elena had here. Let's see. I think of some. That was pretty much, for the most part, end of her questions. So there is also, like I was mentioning earlier about rules and stuff like that. I wanted to dive in a little bit more into the one-time notification because I started talking about that, but then we switched gears. So the one-time notification is a really great feature for Messenger, where you can actually have people opt in to receive messages in the future. So in my coupon example I was telling you about for the birthday coupon, they can use their coupon within a week of their birthday, because Facebook ads, you can actually target people whose birthday is coming up in the next week. So then when they opt in, I just say, hey, you can come and use this within a week of your birthday. And you can actually then say, hey, would you like a reminder so you don't miss out on this offer? And they say, no, they click the notify me button, and that will actually then give them or give you the ability to message them again before their birthday happens, so they don't forget about it, and they can actually then use their coupon. So that helps conversions, which is great because I'm sure, like me, you've done it where you've opted into something and then you totally forget about it and it expires. You're like, dang it. So this way, with the one-time notification, you can actually send them a reminder message to remind them to come in and use their coupon. So that's definitely something you want to utilize if you have some use case like that. You're back, Elena. I think. Are you there? I can see you.
Thank you, Mackenzie.
Yeah.
I think I hope I'm froze again. Well, I'm just glad that am I there? Hi, I'm here.
Yes, you're here. Yeah,
It's
a
just
little
crazy.
delayed. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for moving forward with the question.
No worries.
Yeah. So where they can find you, Mac?
Oh, yeah. So I guess that was the last question. So if you're wanting to get more information about chatbots, how to build them, strategies, things like that, definitely join my Facebook group, Marketing with Messenger Bots. And then when you
Mackenzie, how can they get hold of you? Where can they find you? I know where I can find.
So Marketing with Messenger Bots Facebook group, that would be the best place to to kind of learn more. She left again. To learn more about chatbots. The other thing you can do is, if you want to see a chatbot in action, then go to my Facebook page, Orca Marketology, and hit send message, and then you can learn more there. And also, that's if you're interested in my coaching or consulting or courses or whatever, you can get more information about it there on my bot too.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yes.
Mac. Well, thank you so much. You've always been truly helpful with my new venture with the chat agency, and you're really inspired me to be where I will be. Yeah.
Yes.
You know that I'm super grateful to cross our path cross.
I agree.
And where I am now with my marketing agency. So thank you everyone for question to my claim. Thank you so much for asking those questions and joining us in our Facebook Live today. And thank you everyone. Thank you, Mac.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye.